What is up, you guys? My name is ShawKill, and I'm here to give you an update video about not the 4,000 subs that we got, which I thank you very much. You guys are awesome. It's not going to be about that, though, even though I do care. I do care about it. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for it. This is going to be about something completely different, which is the Moonlord speedrun that I posted like 5 months ago. The one with all the bugs and the dupes in it and whatnot. I want to get into the runs of the speedrun.com first and just kind of talk about the run and the rules and like how everything is set up and what it is to expect with the specific run, so you guys know what the rules are and how they are understanding and how to interpret them, because I think there's a bunch of misunderstanding with the rules itself and how they are portrayed, and it could be very confusing for someone who is coming in who's new, who doesn't quite understand the rules, and I'd like to better kind of describe and help understand those rules for you. So we're going to get into that right now. Speedrun.com, here's the rules. This is pretty much the base rules of any speedrun. It's very simple, very simplistic, very easy. But this is the rules of Moonlord specifically. So you must use a new character in a new world, right at the top. Must use a new character in a new world. Must show your world gen, right? You must also include your world seed with the video. You may only use one character. Timing starts upon gaining control of a new character in a new world. Timing ends upon chat log stating that Moonlord has been defeated. Okay, so very simple. Point A to point B, get into the world, complete point A to point B, right? The run must be completed on the latest version of Terraria. Okay, perfect. It says nothing about glitching in there. Makes sense. So the second run that we want to go over is the rules and regulations, and this is a repost from 1.3.4.2, and it's still 1.3.4.2 rule set. Very simple. I've been reposting this from 1.2, so it's the same rule set all over the place. It's just a little bit more refined over time, just to kind of explain things. So let's go over these. Number one rule, timer must be shown. Very simple. You have a timer in your video. If you have a timer in your video, we'll know when you start the run, when you end the run, and pretty much how much time it took you between. So very simple, very easy to get set up with. If you have an edited YouTube video, you must show raw footage of your game. So what this means right here is if you are an editor on a video for YouTube specifically, and you want to create an awesome looking YouTube video, right? You need to make sure that you show the raw footage of your game. So that means everything that includes timeline changes, skips, speed ups, or shifts. Like if you shift your game around and stuff like that to kind of make the game more appealing during your run or make sense while you're running it, you can't have any of those in a speedrun. For reasons being that the speedrun needs to have everything raw. So record it, upload it. Very simple. Show world gen. I've already talked about this, and there's a reason why. And then I added showed world seed for this specific patch with an explanation why. No modded game clients and Terraria team mod loader. Can't have that stuff. No event abuse. This one is not specifically to like the Frost Moon or the lunar event or the Pumpkin Moon. This is specifically around like the holiday events. Like if it's Halloween out, you know how you'll have pumpkins that grow everywhere, and then you'll have like candy cane hearts for Christmas, and then they'll drop like goodie bags. And the goodie bags can have some loot in there. Specifically during Christmas, they have like random weapons and stuff. Or during the pumpkin moon or the pumpkin event, or you got pumpkins everywhere. You can't use those specific items during those events to try to boost your speed run in any way, because we want to make sure it's flat game all the way through and very consistent. No emulation. Very simple. If you use an emulator to try to speed up your game to make the game go faster while the time is staying at the same speed, you can't do that, right? And no cheating. So this is probably the biggest one that everyone is talking about. Oh, you cheated. Your dupe run, you cheated because it's cheats. This is not referring to glitches. This is not referring to exploits, bugs, glitches, or anything like that. This is emphasizing these last few points, which is like no mod game clients, no event abuse, and no emulation. It's pretty much putting in there that if you cheat, you're no longer going to be able to post a speedrun on the forums anymore. I'm trying to emphasize that rule, saying if you're trying to, let's say, edit a video where you take a random world gen part and you stick it on a seeded world, and you're not showing that it's a seeded world, but you're showing it's a random world gen, and that's your speed run, that's considered cheating, right? Because now you're taking a random world gen, you're claiming the seeded run now as a random world gen, even though it's seeded and you know everything inside that world. And boom, now you got cheated run. Stuff like that. We can't allow that kind of stuff. So that's what that is emphasizing. No cheating. If you do it and you're caught, you will no longer upload. That's not referring to bugs, dupes, exploits, and glitches. So pretty much everything is allowed in the run as long as it's in the game, right? If the game is made, you launch the game without anything at all, base 100%, 1.3.4.4, nothing else in the game, you are allowed to use whatever is in the game to your disposal, including but not limited to single player worlds, multiplayer worlds, as long as you host and play on your own platform, or if you host and play to play with someone else. You can't use T-Shock to be able to host your server. You have to use regular worlds. So very simple, very easy. So let's get into Moonlord and what you guys wanted to talk about with Moonlord. Sorry, I had to sniff there. You guys, 1,000 dislikes. 1,000 dislikes. I get it. You guys don't like something. And the one thing you guys don't like the most, from what I've seen, is what this guy says. Can you do another speedrun without duping? Please. And most of these comments down here is saying stuff like that. Noob glitch, duping, let's see here. There's a couple of them. I've been getting a lot of okay comments recently, but most of them have been duping, right? The people ask about how to dupe. World record, Lamau, you cheated. Negative 20 minutes, playing Terra glitch. That's fine. I wouldn't say it's world record because you duped. This guy right here is probably the biggest one. I know I like my little roast that I did because he kind of went way too far and didn't really have any factual evidence to really state anything, but he actually about cheating and blah 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 without abusing bugs. Bug abusing is that not bug abusing is cheating, but it's about just work in a normal world. You have to create a server for that. Once again, you can use multiplayer servers for single player worlds if you really want to. If you find something within a multiplayer server that can help you get a faster time in single player, you can use it. So here's the thing that I want to ask you guys. I'm going to ask you guys this specifically. According to the speedrun rules of speedrun.com for Terraria, I'm going to keep following those rules. However, the only difference, because of what you guys have posted here and what you guys have told me, is I cannot do or will not do bug duping anymore. So duplication glitch is out of the question. I will not do it. If you can agree to that, leave a like on the video, post in the comment section below, and let me know how you guys feel. Because I will do a run, and I won't dupe at all. I won't do it. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys feel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Shaw. I'm out.